Well, also at 6, a Dayton author believes he has a plan to restore life to what many believe is our dying city.
New at 6 and first on 2, Dan Edwards reveals a strategy for the Renaissance.
More of the same won't get it, and so far, that's all I'm seeing.
Well, that's the straight talk you'll get from development expert David McDonald, who's written a book that is gaining national attention. He insists Dayton doesn't have a shortage of leaders to turn things around downtown, but he does admit we are lacking one important ingredient.
We need a vision. If we had a vision, plenty of people would step forward to help.
Where do we start with this vision?
We have to have CEOs of large corporations come together and decide that they're going to be the leader.
McDonald says the city should pare down its 17 economic development groups and hire one sophisticated developer who has the money and influence to get things done. One example of a sophisticated developer is located in Cincinnati, called 3CDC, which stands for Cincinnati Center City Development Corporation. Led by Procter & Gamble, 3CDC came up with more than $70 million in funds to rehabilitate what was one of the most crime-ridden sections of downtown Cincinnati.
Every time they make a loan and the monthly payments start coming in, that money goes back into the bank and it can be used to make the next loan.
Providing affordable loans to lower-income families and small businesses.
Between 2005 and today, they have leveraged $250 million. They have rehabbed 200 houses in Over the Rhine. That's brought businesses back to Over the Rhine. It's brought reported crime down 37%. They have totally rehabbed the square.
McDonald says the time is right for Dayton to focus its efforts on downtown.
Development in general of retail shopping centers is all but done. And so a lot of the developers that were once into that are starting to go back and look at the cities. I'll back up and I'll put it this way. There's not a single stagnant or decaying city that has been saved in the history of the United States, and Dayton falls right into that. And so if nothing to date has worked, then we need to do something that's dramatically different, or we're not going to fix the problem.
In downtown Dayton, Dan Edwards, 2 News on your side.